Hey everyone, it's Fitz with their daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm good. Not as good as Will Howard, but I'm pretty good. Congratulations to Kansas State's former quarterback on winning a national championship and being the game's MVP as Ohio State beats Notre Dame 34-23 on Monday night in the title tilt. And K-Staters are proud of Will Howard, and this move he made, I think's worked out great for everyone, and I'll explain. First reminder to please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're not doing so, you're hurting my feelings. And I cry a lot if you hurt my feelings. So please subscribe instead of hurting my feelings. Will Howard left Kansas State after last season. I think everyone in that locker room knew Avery Johnson was the future at quarterback, and only one of the two could stay at Kansas State. The other one would leave. And naturally, Kansas State leaned into the young guy with a ceiling that is still sky high. They picked Avery Johnson. Will Howard left, and it was a mutual departing. It was just exactly how it was supposed to play out. He wanted to win a national championship. It was something he told R. Cole Carmody when he arrived at Kansas State, and then a few years later when he appeared on one of our podcasts, he brought it up. I want to win a national championship. Well, he couldn't do that at Kansas State, at least not in this current environment of college football. So he went to a place, where the deck was a little bit loaded. Will Howard is a very good quarterback, but he's probably most comfortable being the distributor. He's talked about not wanting to be the hero, which quarterbacks need to do, and you know what? Howard did that on Monday night with an incredible completion downfield to set up the game-sealing score for the Buckeyes. It was Will Howard making plays. We've seen him do it all through his career. At Ohio State, though, he's a year mature. He got a little bit different coaching, just different things going on in terms of his skill set, and he blossomed. Mostly, let's be honest, because he was surrounded by NFL dudes that made his job incredibly easy. But back in Manhattan, Avery Johnson is poised for an incredible junior season. And keep this in mind, when Will Howard was entering his junior season, he wasn't even ready to be the starting quarterback. Kansas State brought in Adrian Martinez to do that, and the two shared the duties that season until Kansas State won the Big 12 title, beating TCU. One of two losses TCU would have that season, the other one, of course, being in the national championship game to Georgia. You see, Will Howard is good enough to beat teams that can play for the national championship. He always has been. And at Kansas State, maybe he didn't quite have so many weapons. But as I watched that game and realized that Will Howard is the distributor here, and he's doing an incredible job of it, and he deserved to be the MVP. But overall, he wasn't a dynamic playmaker. And at Kansas State, Avery Johnson brings that to the table. He's got more experience and more is ahead for Avery Johnson, but I think he's set up to have a huge season in 25. And Will Howard's diligence paid off in 24, winning a national title with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Will, K-State Nation's proud of you, and we will continue to follow your career, even though I'm sure you'll claim Ohio State for the rest of your life as your alma mater. That's fine. We know where you got your roots planted, and we know what you left behind. And we know that Avery Johnson was the right man for K-State going forward. It all worked out great. Let's see what Avery's got in 25. We'll have more on that later at GoPowercat with a Deep Purple. I know I've been promising it, but now I've lost all my work due to an app going dark with the ban of TikTok. TikTok came back, but the video making app called CapCut did not. And a lot of us lost a lot of material without warning because it wasn't going to be part of that ban until the last second. Onward we go with K-State football coming up this fall. Avery Johnson at quarterback, and it's going to be a fun one. At least we hope so. Congratulations, Will. K-State Nation is proud of you.